Hello everybody, welcome to part 57 of Let's Play Pokemon White. I actually kind of cheated since the end of Okay, here's a wild Pokemon we actually haven't seen yet. This is a Cofagrigus, which is the evolved form of Yamask. So if I had leveled up Marek a bit more, he would have evolved into this Pokemon. But Cofagrigus, just like its pre-evolved form, is Ghost-type and has pretty high defenses, so I don't think I'm gonna even bother battling it. I wanna save Lattice's strength for the Team Plasma grunts who are still in here. But you may recall that I didn't even have Lattice in my party the last time I was in here. I kind of cheated a little and changed out my party, just because I didn't want the same party that I already had back in Dragon Spiral Tower, especially since I wanted to give Ultros a break after evolving to Jellicent. So there's that, and I see an item down there. Let's see what it is, but we're gonna probably have to deal with this Team Plasma Grunt first. And I'm gonna put Fiendfyre first in the party, just in case that Team Plasma Grunt uses a Watchog first. Let's see if we get to battle a Watchog first. Watchog. You can't change the world without a little pain. Pain is awesome. Pain is wonderful. You sound so sadistic when you say that. You sound so sadistic when you say that. And you're sending out a Garbodor. Now, Garbodor is the evolved form of Trubbish, and I think Fiendfyre can handle this one. I also brought Lucian along just in case, and actually the Pokemon that I'm going to switch to is Monty, because I have him in the party, and Monty is Steel-type, so he'll be immune to any poison attacks that Garbodor tries to use. But Garbodor is disgusting. See, that clear Smog attack, which is poison-type, didn't even affect Monty. So let's have Monty uses Earthquake! Go! Let's take out the trash, if you know what I mean. And my emulator glitched for a little bit, but that was pretty easy. Garbodor don't exactly have the highest defenses, and Monty has really high attack anyway. You wimp, you say that you don't like pain after the battle, but let's see what this item is. And it's a TM for Shadow Ball! Oh my gosh, I so did not know that I could even get this TM already! Especially since I didn't think that I would be able to access the lower levels of Relic Castle before beating the Elite Four. So I thought that this TM was something I was going to have to wait until after I beat the Elite Four to get, but I guess I don't. I already have a TM for Shadow Ball, oh my gosh! But this is a really good Shadow attack. It has like 80 base power, and that'll make it really good for a Ghost-type Pokemon to have, especially Fiendfyre. Now, Fiendfyre does learn Shadow Ball by level up, but he's not going to learn that until an insanely high level. And he evolves at level 41, but he won't learn Shadow Ball by level up until like level 50-something. So I'm just going to teach this to him via TM. I totally did not know this could happen. So this would be a way better move for Fiendfyre than Hex, and apparently Lucian can learn Shadow Ball too. But I'm going to teach it to Fiendfyre, and I'll replace Hex with it, because this has more PP and it has higher base power, and Hex needs to have a status problem in order to have 100 base power, and that's just kind of not worth it, especially since Fiendfyre isn't the fastest Pokemon around, so I just had him forget Hex and learn Shadow Ball. And I think Flame Burst is still a decent fire attack for him to learn. I know it would be really great if we can get the TM for Flamethrower, but I know we will not be able to get that TM until after we beat the Elite Four, so that's not even going to be worth it, and I should take Fiendfyre out of being first in the party, because I know he's going to suck at running away from wild Pokemon. And TouchMeNot is apparently the only female Pokemon I have in my party now. That is kind of interesting. Yeah, I kind of have her in the party now because, why am I not getting wild Crocoroks when I have somebody who's strong against Crocorock first in the party? That was another Cofagrigus, but I forgot what I was going to say. Let's battle another Team Plasma Grunt. Maybe then I'll remember what I was going to do. Come on, Team Plasma Grunt. If everyone frees their Pokemon, there's no winning or losing. No, you would win, Team Plasma. Doesn't that make sense? If everyone freed their Pokemon, you would win because, well, you'll see what I mean later on, but let's see what Pokemon... It's a Crocorock. There's the Pokemon I was hoping to encounter in the wild as opposed to Cofagrigus, but instead we get to battle one that's owned by a stupid Team Plasma grunts. Let's use Ice Beam. And of course, Lattice is faster than the Crocorock. I kind of expected that. If Carvel is faster than some of the Crocoroks, then Lattice better be, because Lattice is faster than Carvel. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Too many of these Team Plasma grunts have only one Pokemon. Now, there are 3 quicksand pits that we could fall through here, but I think it's the one on the far left that goes toward where I want to go, but unfortunately there's a Team Plasma grunt blocking the way, and I don't even get to switch Pokemon before doing that. Pokemon are too good for the likes of you. They are amazing, but putting them in the hands of foolish traitors can bring nothing good. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? You're calling me foolish? That really angers me! I gotta take out all my anger on you now! Come on, Lattice! Crush that Lightbird! I don't know if Lattice is the best Pokemon to use use against a Lycra, but then again, I don't have any fighting-type Pokemon on my party, especially since I took Starman out, and Starman knew Focus Blast, but Starman wouldn't have been the best Pokemon to use either, because Lycra would have been faster, and if it knew a Dark Attack, then okay, enough blabbing about that. I'm gonna use Reflect. And Lattice is even able to one-shot the Lycra. Maybe we didn't even need to take the precaution of using Reflect. But here's a Trubbish. I'm going to switch to Lucian, actually, because Lucian, I think, could also one-shot a Trubbish pretty easily. I know I could have sent out Monty, but I just feel like sending out Lucian for some reason, because Lucian hasn't battled in quite a while. Come on, Lucian, one-shot this Trubbish, even though you don't know Psychic yet. And I just realized I have two dual screeners in the party. I have Lucian, who knows both Light Screen and Reflect, and I also have Lattice, who knows both of those moves. So that's just weird. So I guess I'm just all set as far as Reflect and Light Screen go, but I gotta keep battling because this is another Trubbish. Ha! That was totally unintentional. But I guess I already took Iago out of the party, and I guess I needed another flying type, so I decided to put Lucian in the party in place of Starman. Even though I don't think Starman is going to evolve until level 42, so I don't think it'll be really worth it to put him in the party yet. But enough about that. I'm going to actually see what's up there first, because this may be the pit that I need to fall into. Let's see if it is. It's either this one or the one right below me, and I have a hunch that my first guess was going to be right. Yeah, it totally was. Yeah, I'm going to have to go through this again. Oh well. Wait a minute. Was that the way I was even supposed to go? I think I was supposed to go down here, right? No, I was supposed to go up there. Ah. Okay, so far Lattice is doing a pretty good job of running away from those wild Cofagrigus, but I gotta give it a smoke ball just in case. I don't know why I just called Lattice a her, because Lattice is genderless. Why should I even be giving Lattice a gender when she doesn't even have one? Ah, I did it again! Ah, stupid Cofagrigus. There were too many mummies in this castle. Mummy, 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 too many mummies. There were just too many damn mummies in this cave. Oh my gosh. And I'm falling into a quicksand pit of doom! Oh my gosh, whoa! I just love that sound that I make when I'm falling there, but now I know I'm supposed to go this way, not the other way, and there was an item over there. Let's see what the item is. It's a PP up. Okay, that's kind of nice, I guess. I might actually start using those PP ups on Starman's Focus Blast, because he could totally use them. And also, I think TouchMeNot's attacks could use them too. There was an item over there, but I'm not going to bother getting it yet. I guess I totally could have picked it up when I went the wrong way earlier, but I got to actually put TouchMeNot first in the party, unless this is going to be a double battle or something. Yeah, if this is going to be a double battle, then I probably shouldn't have TouchMeNot in the party. Instead, I'm going to put Fiendfyre second, because I know... Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Lucian first, and I'm going to put Monty second, because Monty knows Earthquake, and that'll damage every Pokemon who isn't Flying type. And, well, maybe not. Maybe these Plasma Grunts are just going to battle me one at a time. Never mind, I thought this was going to be a double battle, and I guess I was wrong. Oh well, I got my hopes up, I guess. Instead we get a Watchog, who Fiendfyre can handle way better than Lucian. I gotta switch to Fiendfyre, because I don't think Watchog will be able to do anything to Ghost-type Pokemon, so I'll just send out Fiendfyre. Come on, Fiendfyre! Oh my gosh, that was a long but very interesting battle. I guess I forgot about the fact that Watchog knew Psych Up and therefore ended up raising its evasion after Fiendfyre already had his evasion raised. But anyway, I'm gonna switch to TouchMeNot just because TouchMeNot could use some more experience, especially since I think TouchMeNot will evolve on the next level up. I won't tolerate people who have different ideas. You are a xenophobe by that definition. That was totally lame. I'm gonna try not to spend too much time thinking, but here's a Trubbish, and I'm sending out TouchMeNot. But that's good, because like I said, TouchMeNot is Steel type, so therefore she will be immune to Trubbish's poison attacks. Let's do this. Stupid Trubbish just kept using Takedown, but I guess that's the only attack it would have been able to use that would have at least done something to TouchMeNot, so I guess that's understandable, but I gotta keep battling because I know TouchMeNot's gonna be good at battling Vipers. Especially since we could probably one-hit KO this Lipert at this point. Okay, Cheap Bastard using Fake Out, but that Lipert is really just hurting itself. That is kind of weird how these Liperts try to use Fake Out on TouchMeNot, but end up only hurting themselves and doing very little damage in the process, and now its Iron Bond's ability is going to activate again. Yeah, that dumb Lipert. And of course this is a one-hit KO because Lipert is way faster than TouchMeNot. And TouchMeNot is almost at level 40. Alright, let's go down here and see what... Here we go, TouchMeNot got to level 40 after defeating the wild Kafakricus that showed up. So I think TouchMeNot's going to evolve now. Yeah! TouchMeNot is evolving! Hooray! TouchMeNot! Now, TouchMeNot evolves into a pretty interesting Pokemon. Not exactly my favorite, but does have better defenses than Ferroseed does. And she'll actually learn a pretty cool attack upon evolving, if I'm remembering correctly as well. So this is kind of a weird-looking Pokemon. Kind of looks like something that would grow in Mordor, but this is Ferrothorn! So they evolve from a Ferroseed, nothing special, but here's a really cool move that she's about to learn. That's Power Whip. And this is a grass attack, which is really good because TouchMeNot is in dire need of a grass attack that needs learning. But I'm going to replace Metal Claw just because Gyro Ball is going to be infinitely more useful, even though it has way less PP than Metal Claw, so I'm just going to forget Metal Claw. And I don't want to give up on Payback either, because that's a really good move to use in combination with Curse, especially since TouchMeNot is already slow, and TouchMeNot isn't even holding anything, which is good, because if she had an Eviolite, then I would have taken it away from her anyway. So as you can see, TouchMeNot has awesome defenses. Look at this. I mean, both of her defense stats are over 100, and her HP is over 100 too, so she's just like a tank right now. Yeah, TouchMeNot, is that amazing or not? But I'm gonna switch back to Lattice being first in the party, and I should get a Fiendfyre, some more battle experience sometime soon as well, but let's see what's down this quicksand first. And we have Alder and Ghetsis, and here comes Charon. Okay, Charon was just hiding in the shadows after me, right? Phew, I finally caught up. Yeah, you were just waiting outside all this time. You two, come here, come to my side. And since Alder's theme is not playing, I'm not gonna turn this into an opera yet. It looks like everyone is here. I'm gonna use a really gruff voice for Ghetsis. I don't know why. I don't even know if that fits him. Especially not as well as the voice for a Facade in Mother 3. It seems you are working hard to resurrect Zekrom, the other Dragon-type Pokemon, aren't you? But it appears the Darkstone you seek is not here. Yeah, I kind of expected that anyway. I don't know why we're even here, Alder. Why are we even here at the Relic Castle if we're not after the Darkstone? Why did you bring us here, Alder, you stupid orange-haired Dragon Ball Z type dude? Yeah, I totally made that up. Well then, congratulations are in order. Minerva, you were chosen by our king. If you truly desire to keep the world as it is, where Pokemon live alongside people, you must bring the other Dragon-type Pokemon spoken of in legend and battle with our king. Otherwise, Team Plasma will steal every Pokemon from every person in the world and release them all. Release them, you say? Do the Pokemon who live with their trainers actually want that? Of course not. I mean, some trainers bonded so closely with their Pokemon that they just wouldn't want to let them go. It's the same effect as being forced to let your pets go in the real world. I mean, that's just sad, isn't it? Is the liberation you talk about really just stealing Pokemon from people? Yeah, Alder. Yeah, that's totally what it sounds like. What's this? Champion Alder, even though illness took the Pokemon that had been your partner for many years, and you haven't had a serious battle in all that time, was that really what happened to Alder? He had a Pokemon who got sick and died, but why is he still the champion if he doesn't even have that many Pokemon he can battle with? Even you, who ordered the Elite Four to protect the Pokemon leave and left to wander the Unova region alone. Oh, I see. So he used to be a champion, but after his Pokemon got sick and everything, that he kind of took a break from battling and traveled. I see how it is. Even a champion like you now wants to protect a world where Pokemon and people live together. Team Plasma's king will show the people of Unova that he is stronger than a champion who keeps Pokemon bound. And just like the hero who founded Unova, he will be accompanied by the legendary Pokemon. And he is keeping the legendary Pokemon bound. Doesn't that just sound hypocritical of you to say, Ghetsis? He will give this order. Traitors, release your Pokemon! Yet he's not going to release his own. For this, we have prepared a suitable castle for the legendary Reshiram and our king. A castle? Well, this is obviously not the castle. What castle are you talking about, Ghetsis? I won't lose, even though I don't have my strongest Pokemon anymore. I'll fight for all traitors who love their Pokemon, and for all Pokemon who believe in their traitors. Our king has no interest in you, stupid armor-haired boy. He has already determined that victory against you is assured. So you stay behind just to tell me that? You want to make a fool out of me? Of course not. Actually I do. I'm just saying this to make this game kid-friendly. I'm doing this out of kindness. Yes, kindness. If I even know what that means, I don't even know if I have any kindness. I'm making sure the champion doesn't get hurt for no reason. Granted, the moment when someone loses all hope. I really do love to watch that moment. Farewell, losers. Yeah, that was weird. Some boring talk with Ghetsis. Alder, where are you going to go now? Says the boy with the glasses. Seems my only choice is to return to the Pokemon League and battle Ed, even though I don't have my strongest Pokemon anymore. But it bothers me to do exactly what Ghetsis wants. More importantly, what should we do about the Darkstone? Yeah, why did you bring us here, Alder? Well, why don't we go outside for now? Yeah, that's a good idea. It's hard to breathe in here. Okay, I guess they're taking us outside of the Relic Castle. There is another item that I think we can find in this Relic Castle, but maybe I'll pick it up later, maybe I won't. It's hard to put into words, but I'll never forgive them for this. What could that guy called Ed possibly want? Could he be trying to prove he is right by winning the Battle of the Two Dragons? Who's calling me? It better not be my mom. Damn it. Oh, it's Professor Juniper. Minerva! Minerva! Hello! Minerva! Help! Come to the museum in Upgrade City immediately. Right away, got it? I mean, right now! But I don't have a Pokemon with Fly anymore. That'll take me a while. I can hear Professor Juniper's voice from clear over here. Seems like something big is happening. I wonder what is waiting at the museum in Upgrade City. I'll go on ahead. Yeah, and Alder's using a Pokemon to fly, but I took Iago out of the party, and I don't have sickness either, so I can't even fly. I'll look around here once more. I don't want to believe in what that Ghetsis says. You should head for the Upgrade City Museum. Well, I'll do that in a bit, but I think there's this item in Relic Castle that I want to see if I can get. So what I think I'll do is I'll pause the video now and I'll explore Relic Castle a bit more and see if I can find the item I was talking about. So I'll see you in a bit. Well, this isn't exactly the item I was looking for. Remember that item that I said I had found over here? You see that ledge off to the left? That's where I fought the Team Plasma grunts earlier. And this is the item that I said I was going to pick up later on. It wasn't the one I was looking for, but this is another Sunstone! Oh my gosh, I totally did not know I could access another Sunstone this early. This is great, because if I want to evolve Fluffy with this, then I can now. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy! Yes, but this is not the item that I said I was going to look for, so I'm going to pause the video again and see if I can find the other one. So, hold on a bit. Okay, so here I am back where Alder and Ghetsis were. So the item that I want to get is actually on this upper level here. Or at least I think it's on this upper level. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. There's this other TM that could be accessed that could be accessed from the other side of the Relic Castle, but I guess it's just not possible to get it at this point, so that's kind of unfortunate. But at least we got another Sunstone. And it's time to end the video. So I'm not even gonna bother cutting out this random battle because it's just a sand dial. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching, and stay tuned for part 58 of Let's Play Pokemon White, in which we will continue our pursuit of the Darkstone.